Hello, it's Dave Dunn here, and welcome to this FastFlow membership site training on how to set up a WordPress membership site with ClickFunnels. So if you're here, you obviously want to build a WordPress membership site and integrate it with ClickFunnels. And there may be a few reasons you want to do this, but I'm going to explain here what I've got on the screen. It's basically inside ClickFunnels, you can install pre-built funnels, and part of those pre-built funnels, there is a membership area, and then you may find that the membership area is kind of a bit restrictive. So what I've replicated here is basically the layout of the ClickFunnels membership funnel, one of them from the cookbook, where we've got a sales page, which is a sales video with the order page on. Then we've got the thank you page that you're taken to, which ClickFunnels also called the offer wall. So this is where you confirm the offer that they purchased and make some more offers. So basically you've got a series of extra offers, so you're creating a bit more of a sales funnel, but then they're going to take them to the access page after they've made the purchase, and then we're going to take them inside the members area once they've logged in. So essentially what we're doing is replacing this second half. So these two steps, this and this, we're going to rebuild using WordPress, using FastFlow plugins, FastMember, FastStripe, the FastFlow dashboard, etc. And we're going to build this inside WordPress, and I'm going to show you how to do this probably in about half an hour in this video in total. So it's not going to take long. And then basically we're going to leave this section intact, and we're going to integrate, you're probably going to be using Stripe or PayPal, but I'm going to show you how to integrate Stripe with the order form in ClickFunnels, so that the order form orders are sent directly over to the membership site. And basically your members, once they purchase, they're taken to the thank you page, then they're emailed their login details, and then they just simply go to the login page and log in and access the membership area. And obviously you're going to have a bit more power than what ClickFunnels membership area gives you. You're going to have it fully customizable with WordPress, however you want to make it. So in the next steps in this video, I'm going to show you how we set all this up. So I'll see you there. Okay, so we're here on an empty WordPress site, and basically you can see it's just got the 2020 theme, and it's got one blog post. And if I go inside the site, you'll see there's pretty much no content on there. So no pages, just a privacy policy. Basically I've flattened this website, it adds stuff on, I've just deleted everything and started fresh. So what we're going to do is basically install the FastFlow plugins, FastMember, FastStripe, Fast ClickFunnels, and we're going to set up the membership site and then integrate it with ClickFunnels. And it's not going to take long. It's probably going to take about 20-25 minutes maybe, and I'm going to move through this pretty quickly, so if you need to go back you can just pause this video or rewind or whatever. So what I'm going to do is go into WordPress and just install some of these plugins. If we go into plugins and we go to add new, we're going to search for FastFlow, so we're just going to install the FastFlow dashboard. Yeah, so just install that, and then we can install any other plugins that we need through here. So that's now installed. You'll see FastFlow appear here. So because I was messing around on this site earlier, the license key is already added, so I'm just going to check that quickly. Yep, so all we need to do is basically, once you've licensed it, go into add-ons, and the available add-ons are going to appear here. So the licensed ones, the ones that you still have available, if there's any there, they'll be on this tab. And we've got free ones here, and then we've got some recommended ones on this next tab here. So basically I'm going to install the FastMember plugin, I'm going to install FastStripe, and then I'm going to install a few of these free and recommended ones as well. So let's just go into the license tab and go and find FastMember, install that, install FastStripe, and just make sure both of these are activated. And then we're going to install ClickFunnels, And you're also going to use an autoresponder for this, so we're going to install Fast Active Campaign. And then there's some of the recommended plugins. So basically I'm going to install this Post SMTP, and I'll show you why shortly, but basically this gives us a email log so that we can debug the emails that have been sent out. And it's probably wise to install a few of these other plugins. So basically we've got a number of plugins here that we've tested, and we know these plugins work without conflicts, and we know that they're quite useful for setting up a site. So for example, the backup plugin and the security plugin, and there's even Beaver Builder, which we'll cover in another video, so I'll probably install that later, but that's quite useful. Duplicate page and post can be useful, but you can explore these later anyway. But these are the kind of the essentials at the minute. So we're going to move on and basically just click on the FastFlow dashboard add-ons again. That's going to refresh this, so you're going to see the plugins that we've just installed appear. So you've got FastMember appearing, Post SMTP is appearing. We're pretty much ready to go, so I'm just going to go into FastMember settings, just check a couple of things over. And we're going to check the mailing settings. So basically you need to set up your sender email address. So if we're going to send out the products, this needs to be the email address that the products are coming from. So if you set up your site with a Gmail address, you probably want to change this now to something that's coming from your website. So I'm just going to set that sender email address, and then we want to just check in the miscellaneous settings if you want to set up your currency here. So that looks all good here. We're just going to save that. And now we're pretty much ready to go. So we're going to come into the Quick Start wizard. So just click on Quick Start. And we're going to go to the first tab, and we're going to set up the products. So we want to actually create a membership site here. So we're going to create subscription-based products, and you're going to add in the levels that you want. So we're going to have a free level here first. Just put the price at $0, and then however many content pages you want for that level. So we'll just put 5. And then next level we're going to put silver. We're going to put in $29. That's each month, and we'll put another 5 pages. And then we'll put gold for the next level, and we'll put that as $99 each month, and we'll put another 5 pages for that. So basically we're going to create these pages when we run this wizard. So the next section is pages. So this is asking if we want to create a sales page for each product or a separate one for each product. In fact, we only want to have one because we're going to use ClickFunnels. We don't need to worry about the sales pages. This section is the affiliate system. If you're using the affiliate system, you can worry about that. We'll leave that off for now. Payment details, we want to choose ClickFunnels here, and because we're paying with Stripe and we want subscriptions, we want to choose Stripe as well. And basically this is going to be set up with Stripe so that the subscriptions coming from Stripe will be added to your site once they start coming in. So all we're going to do next is just create products and pages. And you can see now the wizard's run, and it's given us a checklist to go through, and we can basically check through these products that have been created, and you can see the pages as well. But first I'm going to show you the front of the site so you can see that the pages have all been set up. So basically we're back on the front of the site, and you can see that the navigation has now been added, and we've been given a products section, members section, and account section. And if we actually visit the site where we're not logged in, I'm just going to open an incognito window. So I'm just going to copy that, go into incognito, and visit the site again. You're going to see products here, and then the login section. So you see there's 2 differences here. You can see the members area is here when the members logged in, and this is when the members are added as a product, part of a product. So when we run the wizard, it's added the admin user to that product so that you can basically browse a site as someone that's purchased the products. And then you've got an account section, whereas when you're not logged in, you won't see that, and the login page is there. So if we just quickly view the products page, And you can see on the products page that there's 3 buttons that have been added, and basically this is like the products grid. And when you've added products to your site, they're going to automatically appear here. This is basically added with a short code, so it's very easy to set up. And these buttons all link to the product sales pages. Because we only created one sales page, these buttons all link to the same sales page. So I'm just going to quickly visit that, show you what it looks like. But basically we won't be using this sales page because we set up using ClickFunnels. But what you see here is the some text that's been added, the price of the products, and then a form that's been added to the page, so that you can pay on this page with Stripe. When you put your name and email in, it'll take you to the next step. And then on the next section here in the navigation, we've got the login page. So the shortcode was added for the users to log in, and then once they've logged in, that page disappears from the navigation. So you can see the login page here. Once they log in, that page disappears from the navigation, and they're going to be taken to the members homepage here. So if we quickly click on this, you'll see again a product grid that's been added with a shortcode, and these buttons all link to the respective product homepages, so that each of these has its own homepage, and then from there you can access the content of each individual product. And you'll see in the menu here that the products all drop down in a hierarchical order. Now there's a last section on this navigation, is account. If we quickly click on the account page, you'll see the account section. Now this is all a bit squashed because we're using the default 2020 theme, and it's kind of putting everything in one column and squashing it. So I'm going to show you a different theme in a second, but you can see here we've got products, orders, billing, and account. And you can see that I was testing on the site earlier. You can see some active subscriptions that are in Stripe that can be cancelled. So your users can actually cancel from within your site, and they don't need to contact you if they need to cancel any of the subscriptions. So what I'm going to do is show you the theme that we're going to change to. So we're going to go back inside the website. Just come into dashboard, and we're going to go into the appearance section. And we're going to go to themes. And you see I've got Astra here that I already installed earlier. So I'm just going to activate Astra. And then if we revisit the site, you'll see there's a bit of a difference in the layout. So Astra is a really great theme. It's great for SEO, and it's great for building a membership site with, because it's customizable more than the default WordPress theme is. So you can see you've got a sidebar down here. We can swap the side of the sidebar if we want, put it over on this side. We can change its layout, so we could have a completely white page instead of having a box page. And you can see the navigation here is a bit wider. You got this section here we can change to have a logo. But I want to show you the account page again, so you can see that it's a bit more spread out. It's not as squashed. So here you can see the account section. Again, we got the subscriptions. And then if I show you the other section, this is where the orders will appear once they've been purchased on your site. Billing, we've got cards that are stored on Stripe server. So these are Stripe test cards. And then the account section, we can basically change our user account details here. So what I'm going to do is actually show you the products inside of FastMember and how we're going to integrate them with ClickFunnels. Okay, so we're back inside the FastMember site. I'm just going to close this notification here, and we want to look at the products. So I'm going to look at the products from the quick start checklist that we had, and we'll look at the silver product. So we're inside the product here, and you can see the sales page and thank you page have been set up. Now we don't need to worry about those because they're going to be used on ClickFunnels, but we can actually change those to a custom URL. So if you wanted to add in your ClickFunnels URLs, you can add those in here. What we want to look at here is the login page and the product homepage. So I showed you those earlier. The login page is where they're going to be taken to when they click the link in the email that's sent out. So the email notifications that go out once they've purchased. And then the product homepage is where they're going to be taken to when they click on the product button from the members homepage. I'll show you that shortly as well. What we want to look at here is the integrations with ClickFunnels. Okay, so we're going to come to the integrations tab, and because we installed the ClickFunnels plugin earlier, we've got the ClickFunnels integration that appears here. So what we're going to do is copy this URL, and we're going to add that into the webhooks area of ClickFunnels, and then we're going to add in the product ID here from ClickFunnels, from the ClickFunnels order form. We're going to add that here so that basically the product is going to be sent over from ClickFunnels into your FastMember site once someone purchases. So we're quickly going to go over to ClickFunnels now and set that up. Okay, so we're here inside the ClickFunnels dashboard. So you want to come into your ClickFunnels section for funnels, and you want to go into the funnel that you want to sync up with your FastMember site. And we're doing a test on this Breeze membership funnel here. So I'm just going to open that funnel. And you'll see here there's a VSL. And the VSL is actually the page with the order form on. So we want to actually edit this products section of the order form. And we want to basically make a note of the product number. So if we hover over this, and you'll see down in the bottom of the browser here, or depending on which browser you're using, you're going to see a preview of the URL. And you want to make a note of the product number, which comes after the word products in the URL. So you can see here it says products/2889656. So if you make a note of that, so 2889656, and you go into your products section in FastMember, 2889656, and just enter that in and save it. And then also copy the URL if you haven't already. And then come back into ClickFunnels, and we want to actually go into the settings area of the funnel. Now if you scroll down a bit, you'll see Stripe. So if you've got Stripe set up and you've got it in test mode, it'll show that there. And then if you go further down, you're going to see a section for webhooks. So you want to go into Manage Funnel Webhooks. You can see there's no webhooks yet added to this funnel, so I'm just going to add a new webhook. And you want to paste in that URL that you copied from FastMember. And then you want to choose the events. So basically you want to just select all events. And there's currently only one version, so just leave it on version 1. And then the attributes, you want to change this to JSON API. And then just create funnel webhook. Now you'll see the funnel webhooks being added, and you can see a section over here that says deliveries is 0. So this gives you a status that when a webhook has been sent to your site, it's going to have a show deliveries here, and it'll show a number of deliveries, and you can click within that and see if the deliveries were successful or not. So what we're going to do is do a test, and then we'll come back to that and check the deliveries if we need to. So we're going to visit this sales page, order page, and just do a test order. So I'm just going to copy this URL and then open it in a incognito window. So I just want to scroll down this page and click the add to cart. That should open the order form. And I'll quickly fill these details out. So we're going to enter a Stripe credit card number for testing. So there should be one at the top of the site here. Just copy that over. Paste the number in. And enter any expiry date that's in the future. And any CVC code, and just add that to cart. So once that order's gone through, you'll be taken to the thank you page in ClickFunnels. And this should send the order over to your FastMember site. So we're just going to go into FastMember and check the orders come through. So if we come into FastMember, we want to go down to the transactions list. And you can see here now that the ClickFunnels orders come through. And that was pretty much instant. So if we wanted to ever debug this and the order was not coming through, we could actually go back into ClickFunnels. And if we go into the settings area where we set up the webhook, and we come back down into webhooks, and click on Manage Funnel Webhook. You'll see here the deliveries. So if you remember, I mentioned deliveries earlier. If we click on that now, this is where you check if your deliveries have been sent to the site. So you know that if the deliveries have been sent to the site but there's no order in FastMember, then there's a problem with the delivery. But if the delivery hasn't yet been sent, then you know there's a delay in ClickFunnels system. But you can see here there's a success on all these deliveries, and that's obviously shown here with the order that's shown in FastMember. So if we actually log into the site as the user, we're going to check our email and check for the email that came in. So my email's in another browser window, so I've just clicked the link from there. What I'm going to do is log in as the user using the details from the email. So you can see now we've taken to the members homepage, and we can see there's one product there that's available that's been purchased. And then if we go to the account section, if we go over to account, you'll see the product that's been purchased in the product section, and the active subscription here. So we can actually cancel that from here. And then there's the orders that have come through. So basically each time an order's paid, it's going to appear in this list. And then below that you've got the billing section where you can add or remove a credit card. So we could actually remove that if we wanted. And then obviously the account section. Okay, so we're back inside the FastMember site. Now this tutorial is giving you a really quick overview of how to set up ClickFunnels with FastMember. Now there's plenty of other options that are covered in other videos, so I'm not going to go through these now. Basically I want to keep this quite short and quick, and in the other videos you can explore we've got the setup for the affiliate system, the autoresponder integration, the email notifications, and even the integrations where you've got fast tags where we can actually do a lot more with your FastMember site. So I'll see you in one of those other videos.